Hey guys, welcome to Cooking with Kins. Tonight I'm going to show you guys how to make these chicken tacos with avocado salsa. Just starting with some chicken in a pot with water. I used chicken breast tenderloins with no skin, no bones. Just making sure that's completely covered with water. I had to add a little extra there, add a little salt to the water. And then we're just going to cover that with a lid and let it be. Then we're going to get started with the avocado salsa, starting with a can of drained corn, adding that whole thing in there, drained black beans, entire can. I would recommend rinsing your beans so the juice doesn't make the whole salsa black. Here I'm going in with a red onion. Normally I would use the entire red onion. However, this was an exceptionally large one, so I'm just going to do half this time around. I'm taking the outer layers off after I cut it in half. And then I made sure to keep the stem intact so that I could use that to help me, just kind of thinly slicing it long ways, almost getting to that stem, not quite. And then I'm going to turn it to get that finely diced texture, those little squares that we like in this type of salsa. Right about here, it starts to really burn my eyes, so I added some water to prevent that. A little pro tip there for you. After adding that onion, we're going to go in with the avocados. I got 3 avocados for this salad. However, the second one here was just rock hard. I did order a pre-order for this, and you never know what you're going to get with that stuff. But luckily 2 of them were good to go. I'm just going to dice these up kind of into medium squares, nothing super specific there, just trying to get a good amount of avocado in each bite, not too large. I wish I had a good tip for getting the seed out. Normally kind of jabbing at it with a knife, it'll just stick and you can pull it out. However, it did not work with those ones. After that, I added a can of mild Rotel, half drained. The juice really helps with the flavor of the salsa, but I don't like the whole thing in there usually. And then I'm adding a entire lime juice. However, this one was giving me some trouble, so I had to go in with a fork on the second half to kind of help get more juice out of it. It was just being kind of stubborn. Here I am going in with some dried cilantro. Unfortunately, my grocery store was all out of fresh cilantro. And then adding some salt and some pepper, and ground garlic, just a little bit to start, and then we'll taste it in just a second to see how it is. There's that first taste. It looks really good, but I decided to add a little bit more lime. I added another lime equivalent of juice, and then I added a little bit more dried cilantro and salt and all of that. It's really hard to anticipate up front how much to use of all of this, so just add a little bit each time, give it a good taste, kind of adjust it to your likes and dislikes. Each time seems to be a little different just based off of ingredients. We got too thin of chips, unfortunately, so that one broke. I would definitely recommend some sturdy chips so you can get a good scoop every time, but it's delicious nonetheless. Back to the chicken, got it out on the cutting board, drained that water. I'm adding some olive oil to the pan and a hefty amount of minced garlic, just however much your heart desires. And then I'm going to start shredding the chicken and just adding that directly back to the pot that is still on medium heat. I'll give it a good mix here and there just to keep it from burning, sticking to the bottom, but also really incorporating it with the oil and garlic, kind of adding some flavor and some crispiness back into it, so it's just a little bit more fun and nicer for the tacos. Adding some salt and pepper there as well, just to really make sure the chicken is good to go, and prepping the corn tortillas by wrapping them in a wet paper towel and putting them in the microwave for about 1:30 minutes. Then we're just topping the chicken and tortillas with the salsa. Got to make sure there's avocado in all of them, and then those first bites are just so worth it. It's delicious, a really good weeknight meal, and hope you guys enjoy it as much as we do.